All right, guys, Tuesday is our first big 1-rep max day, going for that heavy single on front squat. Keep in mind, if there's some folks that are more inclined to try and push the bounds and see where that 1-rep max is and need a little extra time in the rig, that's perfectly okay, but do not disrupt the flow for everybody else. So if they need more than 15 minutes, that's fine. They can jump into the 25-minute Metcon whenever they're done. You guys stay on course. Couple of things, approaching the rig. Getting it in your front rack, up on your front delts, and really touching your Adam's apple or the base of your neck. Elbows should be pointed across the room. I like to point my toes out slightly. And the thing to remember is when we're going down, to drive the elbows up and drive the knees out. Don't collapse your torso and then let the elbows drop. Just a couple of reminders. You are still mixing in that hip flexor stretch. If you're back here, and you can put your foot up on a bench, perfect. Get a little hip flexor and quad. If all they wanted to do is sit and do it like this, that works as well. Option B, if you're doing option B, it starts with a 1,000-meter run or 60 cal buy-in. After your cardio piece, the rest of it is plate work. You're doing plate overhead march, 8 each leg, high knees above the hips, 8 plate ground to overhead around the world. So the edge of the plate touches, around the world, back down. Switching it each time, still only going for 8, then 8 reverse lunge, 8 each leg. You want to make it a little more difficult, press it out overhead while they do the reverse lunge. That's up to the individual. When you move into the Metcon, it's a 25-minute clock. Each movement is 50 reps, and they can partition it and break it up however they want. Starting at the top with an American kettlebell swing. I would set up with a heavier kettlebell and maybe a slightly lighter dumbbell. That's really the only equipment you need. I'll walk you through it. So 50 American kettlebell, keeping the eyes and chest up, pressing it out overhead each rep. Then coming into wall ball shots, you know what that looks like. Make sure they're squatting to depth. Then you have kettlebell, Russian twists, left and right equals 1. So you're really getting 50 each side for 100. Then you have the oblique knee to elbows. Push up position, make sure they are turning their head and looking back at the top of the knee. Same count as the Russian twist, left, right, equals 1, 2. Stress that they break it up, keep the